Dear students, good afternoon to all. Hope you are fine. Today's our offline class is about bleeding time, clotting factors in blood, role of vitamin K in blood clotting, and functions of blood. So let's start from bleeding time. When a sharp knife is used to pierce the tip of the finger or lobe of the ear, bleeding ordinarily lasts 3 to 6 minutes. However, the time depends largely on the depth of the wound and other clotting factors. Lack of clotting factors can prolong the bleeding time. Now, clotting time. Many methods have been devised for determining clotting times. The one most widely used is Gillas test tube method. By this method, the normal clotting time is about 3 to 8 minutes. Recent theory of blood clotting is cascade theory proposed by McFarlane. According to this theory, 13 factors are required for blood clotting. VI factor, that is 6 factor, is hypothetical. Actually, there is no factor 6. Clotting factors in the blood and their synonyms. Clotting factor and synonyms. Clotting factor first, synonym is fibrinogen. Clotting factor second, its synonym is prothrombin. Clotting factor third, synonym is thromboplastin. Clotting factor 4, synonym is calcium. And clotting factor 5, synonym is proaccelerin. Labile factor, acceleration globin ACG. Clotting factor 7, VII, synonym is proconvertin. Serum prothrombin conversion accelerator SPCA, stable factor. Factor 8, synonym is anti-hemophilic factor AHF, anti-hemophilic factor A, anti-hemophilic globulin AHG. Clotting factor 9 IX, synonym is plasma thromboplastin component PTC. Christmas factor, anti-hemophilic factor B. Clotting factor 10, Suchwart Prover factor. Clotting factor 11, synonym is plasma thromboplastin antecedent PTA. Anti-hemophilic factor C. Clotting factor 12, Hagman factor synonym, Gillas factor. Clotting factor 13th, synonym is fibrin stabilizing factor FSF, Loci Laurent factor. Now, role of vitamin K in blood clotting. Vitamin K is essential for blood clotting because it is necessary for the synthesis of prothrombin in the liver. If vitamin K is not sufficient in the body, blood clotting becomes inefficient. Functions of blood. Some of the important functions of blood can be briefly summarized as can be briefly summarized as under. Number first, transport of food materials. Blood transports the digested food from the intestines to the different body cells. Number second, transport of respiratory gases. Oxygen is carried from the respiratory organs to the tissues and carbon dioxide from the tissues to the respiratory organs by blood. Number third function, transport of excretory products. Blood transports the excretory products to the kidneys or other excretory organs. Number fourth function, transport of heat. Blood allows the transfer of heat from the deeper tissue to the surface of body for dissipation. Number next function, transport of hormones. Blood carries hormones from the endocrine glands to the target sites. Number 6 function, temperature regulation. Blood maintains the body temperature to a constant level after distributing heat within the body. Number next function, defense against infection. Some leukocytes are phagocytic in action. However, certain produce antitoxins to neutralize the toxins released by the foreign germs. Now, next function is water balance. Blood maintains water balance to a constant level by bringing about constant exchange of water between circulating blood and tissue fluid. Number ninth function, maintenance of pH. Blood helps to regulate the pH of the body.